Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War. It's Remastered! Today, it's gonna be Bisu and Flash coming at ya on Citadel. Already cast a couple of games on this map between these two players. You know it's a new map because it's Citadel. If you want links to them, let me know in the description. I will give them to you. Bisu and Flash is always a good time. Bottom left, it is Flash. He's a teal Terran player. Top right, it's Bisu. He's Protoss. He's orange. So no off racing here from Flash. Just Terran versus Protoss, Bisu and Flash, a super classic matchup. For those of you who have been following StarCraft for a very long time, which, according to my demographics, is a lot of you. 35 to 45 years old is where you are if you're in the majority of my viewers, according to YouTube. So, you watched Flash back in the early 2000s, maybe in the 90s? I don't know. I don't know how you watched StarCraft in the 90s because I was playing it. I had no idea there was a super popular professional scene until around the year 2008 for some reason. I'm very embarrassed by that. But I need to say it because, again, it is not too late to get into the StarCraft Pro scene. ASL 19 has been so good so far. I cannot believe we are still watching such incredible games in 2025. We are super lucky, man. Other esports have come and gone, but Brood War is here to stay. So, scouting out is our scout, Mr. Probe. PD the Probe. We've got ourselves a barracks coming up. No CC first here, no Nexus first. This is a fairly recognizable Flash barcode name because he put 2 V's at the end. And does Flash know this is Bisu? I don't know. Maybe he does, or maybe he doesn't. We will see if they chat. No, I don't read Korean, but a translating app from Google is on my phone, so we will see if it can handle it. Alrighty then. So, scouting counterclockwise, here is our guy Bisu. Scouting clockwise is Flash. And look, this probe shows up just to see the barracks finish up. No harassment for you, says Steve the SCV. So, supply depot walling off. Gas here. Hey, look, it's going to be a factory. No real surprise in a PvT. And if you want to see a PvT with a bio opening with firebats and marines and medics against a Protoss player, let me know. It's 4GG there. Against, what was their name? Against the Protoss, I don't know their name. I don't remember their name. But hey, if you want it, again, let me know, and I will link it to you. I read every comment anyone ever makes, and if you've been here for a while, you know that is true. So, Steve. Command Center. Robert the Zealot here. FalconPaladin.store is for merch. 3 Marines and some SimCity here. Robert the Zealot hoofing it back. Running away. Cybernetics Core after Nexus. Here is Bisu. Interesting stuff. Hey, look. The Nexus is more than halfway done. Do you have a Cyber Core yet, says Steve? No. No, you do not. Here, we'll just check. We will check. And... oh, just go. Hurry. Scout it, man. Okay, so Flash did not scout the Cybernetics Core. He's waiting to see if... Bisu throws down a Cyber Core, but it's already there. Steve, you did not need to die. Just scout a little bit to the right next time. First factory coming up. What will be the first upgrade on the machine shop for Flash? I say it's going to be speed. He wants to get vultures across this map here and try to harass and kill this zealot. So speed for the vultures. And then I want to say spider mines and then siege mode. We'll see if I'm right. It's fun to guess. It is fun to bet in your own head. Robo facility opening here. Not a Citadel. Cybernetics Core researching range here. Was I calling that a Citadel instead of a Cybernetics Core? I probably was, but hey, you know what I was talking about. Machine shop. Second factory here. Bunker up. And second gas. Finishing up here from Flash. Bisu, no second gas yet. But hey, it's going to be a shuttle. Without a robotic support bay? What are we doing? Are we going to drop Zealots this early, Bisu? Interesting stuff here. There we go. Robotic support bay. Interesting. So the shuttle is going to hang around and wait for the Caterpillar. Or maybe he's going to go do a Zealot drop and then come back and get the Reaver. And robotic support bay done. And I guess, yeah, just hanging out. That lined up really well there from Bisu, man. Robotic support bay is warping faster than I realize sometimes. Charon boost on the way. Early here. So again, blind Charon boost, blind Reaver drop, and Flash is on top of things here. Charon boost, again, super useful against drops, against carriers. Academy here for ComSat purposes, for scanner purposes. Second gas here from our guy Bisu now. And yeah, just a Dragoon. And a third Nexus here at 6 minutes at the 12 o'clock position here on Citadel. Barracks for spying the shuttle. That is surely coming here from Bisu. He doesn't know it, but he's being prepared anyway. All right. So we've got a shuttle with 2 Zealots and a Reaver hoofing it across the map here. Right smack dab into Flash's base. We're going to split the difference here because... Okay, so the natural base. Again, no real map presence here from Flash. All right, ComSat station. Scan. Scan. Pylon blocking a potential third base here from Flash. And here we go. Reaver coming in, but hey. Oh, gosh. Ow. 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 And can we... Okay, so saving the shuttle there. Reaver shot number 1 to the Goliath, and the Goliath is dead. And the Reaver is dead as well. I don't think that was worth it, dude. Flash shut that down. He didn't have Charon boost, but he didn't need to because the shuttle was right on top of him. 49 probes to 39 SCVs, killing your own eggs to avoid an unfortunate misclick situation there. Forge coming up. And speed for the shuttle should be done by the next time the Reaver shows up. Another Reaver shows up. Ooh, there we go. Observer sees the third CC. And yes, there are upgrades here. So it's not a 2-base attack. Not an all-in here from Flash. He wants to go ahead and do a macro game, and Bisu says, that is fine with me, man. Let's go ahead and throw down a 4th Nexus right about here. As soon as we have 400 minerals, yes indeed. And again, no real map presence here from Flash. Are we going to see carriers? I think we're going to see him. This is a good map for carriers, but on a previous game on this map, the Terran sought out and saw those carriers being transitioned to, and then went across the map and killed the Protoss player before they could get them out in any number. So, I don't know. That's a risk for transitioning into carriers here, man. Pew, pew. Third base at the minerals only here, as the 4th base is for Bisu on the top right side. So it's going to be Gateway Man, at least at first here. Second robotics facility. A lot of shuttles. Citadel coming up. So a lot of shuttles, a lot of speed lots, a lot of Dragoons, a lot of Storm, and a lot of dropping on top of tanks. Bisu knows how to do this. He's excellent at it. Not quite as good as Best is. Because again, Best is excellent at breaking tank lines. But Bisu's pretty good at it as well. 6 gateways. Gateway Man, indeed. A Reaver on the way. And a scan and a snipe of this Observer. And this Reaver getting a Scarab. Bam. Tank hit and tank hit. Good snipe and getting away. Not losing a Reaver. Not losing a Reaver for a tank, and that is an excellent, excellent job there from Bisu. Hoofing it back home. And there we go. We've got a 5th base at the 3 o'clock position here. Spider Mines being researched. And I was wrong. Siege tank and then spider mines. And hang on a second. Is this a speedy vulture? I don't think it is. 2 more factories, so we've got 2, 4, 6 fac on 3 bases here. 7 factories. An armory is quiet. +1 attack just finished. +2 on another armory somewhere. And a scan. So scanning here. Seeing the shuttles. What a great catch there by Flash, dude. He knows. So it knows it's going to be a lot of shuttles and a lot of speed lots. So we need a lot of Goliaths here to shoot down those shuttles, man, and a lot of vultures to get between those tanks and kill the zealots before they kill the tanks. And it's going to be a drop. Oh, man. 4 shuttle drop here. All right, unloading those zealots and unloading those zealots on the tanks, killing missile turrets, killing tanks here. Reaver, bam, helping to kill those tanks. Another Reaver shot hits that tank. And one more shot. Tank down. Reaver down. Shuttle's dead. Weird drop here from Bisu. Was it worth it? Maybe. 2 tanks dead. A couple of Goliaths. A couple of SCVs. And a missile turret or 2. Maybe it was. But maybe it was worth it to get the fear of Protoss into Flash's heart here at 11 minutes and 30 seconds or so. Alright, vultures. Go ahead. Throw your grenades. Throw them. Like, guys, are you leaving me here on my own to kill this pylon? Guys? It's gonna take too... Look at this! It's gonna take too long. I'm doing... finally. The big boys. The big boys have arrived. Excellent. Oh, vultures out on the map. Spider mining everything. Dragoons do not have an obs. There we go. There is actually an obs with them. So they'll clear out the spider mines. Again, it's like pulling weeds in your garden. You gotta pull the weeds every once in a while. Otherwise, bad stuff is going to happen. As always, the nice thing about being a Terran is you can build your command center slightly off-center and it's not a big deal. If there's a pylon block for a hatchery, the Zerg player would be like, ugh, gotta kill the pylon. Same thing in a PvP. When's the last time we saw a pylon block out of base in a PvP? It's not really something we see. Anyway, Bisu decides he's going to engage here. I don't think I necessarily agree with that action, but okay, that's what we're going for, I suppose. Psystorm, of course there's Psystorm. There's always Psystorm with this style of PvT. And the tanks are a little bit bunched up for my taste, but, oh my gosh, the Zealots bouncing around the back. If they get to the front, they can really help here. And, oh my gosh, this whole tank group of Flash is going to get obliterated, and this 4th base is probably going to die too. What an engagement from Bisu, getting Kateran Amulet behind it. The Dragoons, bam, bam. They have upgrades. They've got +1. Are there enough Dragoons to actually kill this thing before it flees to the relative safety of the natural base? The answer is he can get it at least into burning. Can he kill it? No, he cannot kill it. Oh, shuttle got a little bit of vision. It's on fire, but it burns fairly slowly, and it shouldn't die here before Flash saves it. I guess there was an attack into the 3rd base here, too. Well, no, that was maybe the Reaver stuff that was there earlier. Anyway, it is getting repaired because Flash is a good commander. There's the repair coming in. Bottom right base warping in for Bisu. Denies a base from Flash and expands himself. This is looking pretty good for Bisu. These guys have had thousands and thousands of games against each other on ladder in tournaments. They know what each other like to do. They know what their tendencies are. They understand how this works. Good Vulture Micro getting any of these out. Never mind, all of them died. Because the whole army came back. If the Vultures get the whole army to come back, you feel pretty good about that from Flash's perspective. Ooh, air weapons. Air weapons level 1 coming in. Okay, is this carrier? Could be. Sometimes Protoss try to fool Terran by getting that +1, but not actually getting carriers. So that the Terran overmakes Goliaths and undermakes siege tanks and then suddenly dies to a Zealot Dragoon army. It's happened. It's happened to a couple Terran players in the past. So let's see. Nope, that's 2 Stargates. He's doing it. He's doing the carriers, man. Is Flash scanning this? He's doing all of his scans out here. He's really worried about this Gateway army, this Gateway Man army sharking around, and I cannot blame him for that at all. It's going to be very dangerous to try to deal with it. A drop into this natural base could be pretty damaging. There's not a lot here. I mean, these tanks could pull back and assist, the Vultures too, but Vulture sniping Zealots. They'd like to find High Templars to kill if they can. But Zealots standing up for themselves pretty effectively there. Oh, that guy makes it out with all of 0 kills and 11 hit points. Yeah, man, Bisu's feeling good. 180 to 139 supply, plus he's going carriers. Where's the fleet beacon? Where's the scan? He's not scanning properly on this. There's the fleet beacon coming in. There's the 3rd Stargate. Okay. It's going to be hybrid carriers, as it always is in the 2020s. In this decade, anyway. And maybe even through the late 20-teens. Zealot unloading. Dragging Spider Mines. Trying to get the tanks dead, too. But I don't think a single tank died there. That was a little bit unfortunate for those Zealots not to drag a mine into those tanks. At least not enough to kill any of them. I mean, Spider-Mine does 125 damage, and the tank's at 150 HP, so you're not going to kill it anyway. But, you know, if it's already bruised up, or if you already have got 2 Spider-Mines hitting a tank, that's going to do it. So here we go. 10 Zealots at a time, 2 carriers at a time, and the extended carrier capacity. Okay, 4th base. He didn't repair it all the way? I guess not. Unloading Zealots into this is just a bad idea. He's unloading Zealots to die. Oh, then there's a Storm. It was a bait to get as many of the SCVs down here and Vultures down there as he could, and then bait them with the Storm. That was pretty good stuff. Okay, now, at some point, Flash is going to realize this is carriers, but he continues to use all of his scans closer to home, which, once again, cannot blame him for, right? You want to know where this is. You get jumped on, you get counterattacked, and you can lose this game right now. It's entirely possible. +2 air weapons on the way for these carriers that do not exist yet. That's a good thing about starting that carrier upgrade first. It's not a carrier upgrade. It's a all flying things upgrade, but we're probably not going to get Arbiters, and we're probably not going to get Scouts in this game. Arbiters would be cool. I would not say no to an Arbiter support on this carrier ball. Scan again. And he just kind of scans this space to see if he can kill it. Which, does he have time to get in? He does have time to get in. He gets through the pylon wall. He's got +3 attack on his Vultures. They're pretty decent against buildings now with that +2 and +3. And look at him holding the line. I mean, they're not getting the Nexus. They're not getting any tech over here or anything like that, but you know, they got a couple of probes. 65 workers to 60 in favor of the Protoss right now. And here's Flash's really first serious tank move out. And it's maybe just to secure another base, because it doesn't look like he's going to try to threaten this area at all. I don't know if he knows this is here, because Bisu's all expanded down this right side. There's another scan. Once again, it's all close to home. He's not scanning these bases. He's not scanning anything base-wise for Bisu. It's kind of weird. And he's just making more Vultures. He's going to get maxed out on ground stuff that can't shoot up. He is making a momentous mistake here to not try to scan for carriers for the first 20 minutes of this game. All right, this forward tank can be killed. Little Psystorm plus Zealot damage is enough to kill it. That was some math from Bisu right there. I like that a lot. He's like, Zealot attacks. I'll get 4 Zealot attacks and a Storm, and the tank will die. Genius levels of play here from Bisu. So, okay, more scans. Once again, scan close to home. Scan the target. These carriers are going to show up, and they're going to ruin Flash. They're just going to do it. Now, Bisu's going to lose a Nexus in the meantime. Now, this is where you start to feel like, you know, maybe there are carriers, because he's not really responding very much to this. So now you check. Nope, he checks down here and says, oh, there is a base down here after all. Okay, well, can we get some Storms on these Vultures? They're clumping up really beautifully. Oh, boy, those Storms were good. Those Storms were good. He might save this Nexus somehow. Scans in, sees this base he's trying to hit with tanks from the outside of this wall. Tanks are mean, man. It's what they are. The Vultures are going to get this Nexus. You can't let them get the Nexus. Storm them again. Oh, they really want it. Another base coming in. Oh, he scanned the carriers. He did it. He scanned the carriers. Bam! 8 Goliaths fired up now, canceling any vultures or tanks. Also, he sees this. So, yeah, simultaneously, the carriers arrive, and he scans the fleet beacon. So, surprise! Surprise, carriers are the best carriers. He's trying to, like, get something done with all his ground stuff right now, free up supply for more. This base is just straight up gonna die. There's not enough to defend it whatsoever. The tanks are like, good luck, everyone at this base. Yeah, he's trying to push up this way to just get as much damage as he can with his tank army at 3-2 upgrades. 3-2-1 here. That's a 14-kill Dragoon that just got wiped out by a siege tank. So command center down, and then moving down to this base next would, I think, probably be the right move. Yeah, man. Carrier group. 7 of them. Here come the Goliaths, though. First Goliaths of the day. And they're going to engage. It's like a 1-to-1 thing, so you shouldn't be able to win this fight if you're these Goliaths. But they got 1 carrier for a couple of Goliaths. Those are the trades you're looking at. And here we go. Flash. Trying to get the value out of the tanks. The carriers are not super fast. They can't get from place to place very easily. So let's kill as many Nexuses as we can. 12 o'clock gonna die. This, whatever this 4th base here is gonna die too. Wow. Flash is doing really well for someone who was caught entirely by surprise by these carriers. Oh, gosh. Yeah, tanks running for it. These tanks are the murderers. Oh, and the Templar Archives dies too. They killed this base, and they killed the Templar Archives. Dude, Flash is buying the time he needs to get 100 Goliaths out. They've got 3-3 upgrades. They're feeling fine and fancy-free. And he's going back over this right side Nexus too. Can Flash win this game despite being completely caught by surprise by these carriers? If anyone can do it, it's Flash. And, I don't know, maybe it's like Light and Rush too. Who knows? Okay, this is bad. Bisu trying to retake the 12 o'clock, trying to retake this 4th base as well. His bottom right base is doing him a certain amount of service. But he's just going to have to cancel this Nexus too. This 4th Nexus is not happening. The carriers need to be on the offensive, is what they need to do. These spider mines are really helping Flash keep an eye on where these carriers are at all times as well. And Nexus canceled. Pretty good bank here from Bisu. Nevertheless, can he get on these tanks? The Goliath coverage is pretty good over there. Carriers don't like that at all. They've got +2 attack. +3 is finishing up very shortly. He's rebuilding the right side 3 o'clock and the 12 o'clock Nexus. Zealots did force a cancel on Command Center over here on the left side for Flash. That would be his 5th. But yeah, heavy Goliath production. 8 more on the way. You'd be like, but aren't these enough Goliaths, Flash? And Flash says no. Ooh, sniping obs out is pretty bad. If you're Protoss here too, those are not free. They are gas. They're pretty cheap, but they're not free. Okay, so Flash has recovered. He's like, all right, we slowed down the economy of the Protoss. We didn't let him go crazy with carriers. We've got our Goliath army that we need now to handle said carriers, and now Flash is feeling pretty good. Pretty good about things. There are some dead air spaces that the carriers can hide behind like this. There you go. He scans the carrier, sees where they're headed. Angles that way. If you can get the carriers pinned in a corner somewhere, they will die. This is too many Goliaths for them to handle that. If you can't micro the carriers against Goliaths, you're going to lose them. So Bisu's going to keep them on the move out. Is this a base trade scenario? This feels base tradey to me. Yeah, Flash's entire army is heading north, and this carrier ball is heading south. This isn't even hybrid, mind you. This is just a carrier ball. He's got Dragoons over here kind of harassing these SCVs at the 9 o'clock base for Flash. Flash comes home. Again, if Flash can pin these carriers into a position where they can't escape, they will die. Alright, so responding Flash units to this 9 o'clock base. He's not going to lose it. But he does lose the 6 o'clock. And in exchange, Flash says, base for a base, eye for an eye. All right. This is an incredible game, by the way. Incredible stuff here. Flash versus Bisu. Loving it. And can we get this? 10 carriers. More than 12 3-3 Goliaths. Storms helps a lot. This Nexus is dead. And I think this is enough Goliaths. Yeah. Just going here. Running away from those Goliaths. So the 9 o'clock Nexus is dead. The 1 at the, or 3 o'clock. The 4 o'clock Nexus is dead. The 12 o'clock is here, but we've got a Goliath tank army going up to this 12 o'clock to make sure that it is going to die again. What an incredible game here. 166 to 145 supply. Nobody is quite ahead yet. I know Flash is ahead, or down by 10, which is ahead in PvP, but these carriers are, again, the great equalizer because they can be so cost efficient here. Canceling the 3 o'clock base. The army shows up. 12 o'clock again in danger here. I don't know if Bisu can pull this off. It's got to be mildly frustrating to be able to sneak carriers onto your Terran opponent. And then you die anyway. Yeah, this 12 o'clock is going to die. The vision's being provided. The siege tank is firing. The engagement over here is pretty good. Couple DTs are in the mix. I kind of love that because who's going to scan for DTs when you're focusing this much on the carriers? Look at this. Look at this. Okay, a carrier does die, but that entire Goliath army got wiped out. That's kind of huge. Yeah, that 12 o'clock Nexus is dead. Bisu bottom right base is the only reason he hasn't died yet. Both players really only on one mining base. This 9 o'clocker for Flash is the only reason he hasn't tapped out yet at this point. What an insane display of PvT here. I might have to epic tag this thing. Thanks again, RJB, for the replay. Check him out at youtube.com/@RJB_TV. If you want to thank him for sending this replay in, go check it out. Leave him a comment saying thank you. All right, so 146, 143. And this is so many carriers. 11 carriers. It's not going to be carriers and zealots and dragoons. It's just going to be carriers here. And again, splitting off these two tanks and these vultures because the carriers are on the left side of the map here. The only mining base from Flash is right here, and he focuses it down and then goes away. Goes away. So Flash, no mining bases, long distance mining here. And can we save this right side base? Can we save it? We've got 3 High Templar and a DT here. DT swiping away, Storm chasing away, scanning. The DT is now dead. It does kill the tank though. That helps immensely. And look, he does save it, man. I think Bisu's going to win this game. 147, 123. Ahead is Bisu here. He's got 2 actively mining bases. Long distance mining is all that Flash has right now. No, he recognized and resurrected the 6 o'clock base here. And GG, says Flash. I don't know if he saw this DT or not. And I don't think he can win this, and he knew that as well. Wow, so nice combination of these Dragoons. 3-3-1, and what are these? We've got 3-3-2 here for the upgrades from this carrier. Excellent, excellent game here by Bisu. Flash did his best, but it wasn't enough. Holy cow. What a great, just an absolutely fantastic showing there from Bisu. Flash did his best. He got surprised by carriers, but he held on and almost got in the game here, but he did not kill this bottom right base. I think he could. But it's so hard to get vultures and tanks through this narrow way. You're getting stormed all the time. You're getting hit by cannons all the time. And he didn't try because he thought he would lose it too much to get this base down. But if he did, I think he could have won this game. Hindsight is 20/20, I know. And this TT has 2 kills and is going to go on a field day of these SCVs if the game had continued. And yeah, excellent carry control. I think he lost maybe 2 carriers the whole time, maybe 3. I was listening for carrier death sounds. And that's about it. So 10 kills, 15 kills for that carrier. We've got 6 kills as well. These High Templar are, I think, new. No, 1 kill for that High Templar. And excellent. Again, excellent carrier micro. This map is good for it, man. And again, excellent splitting off. He killed how many Nexuses? I like 3 times this base got killed. Like 3 times, including cancellations. And this base got killed twice as well. So killing Nexuses, sometimes not enough, it turns out. So GG, man. Utterly fantastic showing there from Bisu. Way to get the win, man. Wow. So, how many units were killed this time? 296 killed by Flash, 344 here from our guy Bisu. Outproducing the Protoss. Not good, but unless they are carriers... Carriers are excellent in PvT. Raising 54 buildings is Flash, 22 from Bisu, and outspending the Terran player by 20,000 resources and about 800 in 28 minutes. That'll get the job done. That's what we're looking for, man. So a Flash versus Bisu for your day. Again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can catch me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok. Also out there on, what's the other one I'm thinking of? Can't remember, but it's everywhere and all the time. Did I say X? Maybe not. Anyway, feel free to support the channel. Patreon.com/Falcon Paladin by clicking the join button down below, throwing a super chat, whatever you got to do. And again, thanks for doing that these days, especially these days. So until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for keeping 2025 a year of Brood War. And you take care of yourself.